what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your 5-minute focus. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. And just like last Wednesday, this Wednesday, and for every Wednesday from here on out will be the day where I just kind of talk about random things. There'll be no focus on the 5-minute focus. It'll just be random thoughts. We'll call it Random Wednesday. Anything that's going on in the world that I think is important enough to talk about and just get my thoughts on, that'll be today. There'll be wrestling, sports, television, politics, all kinds of crazy stuff. So let's just jump right into it. Let's start with something we don't usually talk about here, and that's a little bit of Ring of Honor. Because over the weekend, they had their big show of the year, Final Battle, which I checked it out. I skimmed it. I didn't get super into it. With everything that was going on this weekend and everything that's been going on in the wrestling world over the past couple of weeks, this kind of got lost. Ring of Honor, even more so than usual, I guess, kind of got lost. But it's a good show. It was not terrible at all. There's a lot of good matches. It's just typical Ring of Honor stuff, and you kind of get bored of the same things over and over. Ring of Honor will desensitize you. I think that's the best way to desensitize you to the same spots over and over. That's the best way to describe Ring of Honor, I guess. But let's go over the show real quick. I'm just going to give you the winners of the matches so you're a little informed if you haven't been keeping up on your own. Hanson defeats Caprice, Coleman, Jimmy Jacobs, and Mark Briscoe in a four-way to kick off the show. Pretty damn good match. I did catch that match, and it was pretty good. Roderick Strong defeats Adam Page. Michael Elgin defeats Tommaso Ciampa. And I probably completely butchered that guy's name. Oh, well. Ake and the Young Bucks defeat Cedric Alexander and the Addiction. Moose defeats R.D. Evans. Jay Lethal defeated Matt Sydal to retain the Ring of Honor TV Championship. Jay Lethal's still going around, huh? My God. Red Dragon defeated Time Splitters to retain their Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. And Jay Briscoe defeated Adam Cole in a fight without honor to retain the Ring of Honor World Championship. So from what I understand, by all accounts, most people are fairly satisfied with the pay-per-view. They don't do a lot of pay-per-views. It's the storytelling that I think is the problem with Ring of Honor for most people. There might be a lot of really, really great in-ring action, but if you can't tell a good psychological story to go along with it, you're going to lose your core audience, and you're going to desensitize them with just constant spots. And I think that's sometimes the image that Ring of Honor gets stuck with, perhaps unfairly. I don't know. But tell me what you guys thought about that show. If you checked it out, let me know what you guys thought. Like I said, I mean, the Briscoes are good. I don't know if they're ever going to be in the WWE. I know they've flirted with them. We'll see what ends up happening. I mean, Jay Briscoe especially has been getting a good push in Ring of Honor for a long time. So we'll see if that continues. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let's get into the other stuff, though. Some other big stories I want to get into. The one that means the most to me as a Chicago Cubs lifelong fan. John Lester has signed for 6 years, $155 million. I believe I'm not sure, but if I go back and watch that winter meeting review or prediction show I did with Jeff Huffman early in the week, I think I called it years and exact salary. I'm not sure, but I had a feeling that the Cubs were going to get him, and they did. The Cubs are a serious threat now with him, and couple that with Montero. We know some subsequent moves are going to happen now. We know Wellington Castillo, the catcher, is probably gone. I'm sure the catcher who Ross, he always catches for John Lester. I'm pretty sure he'll be coming over in some capacity. I think the Cubs still need another big bat, left fielder. I think they should pull the trigger on Justin Upton. I mean, Cespedes is a little bit older. Upton's 27. I still think he has time to really become that type of guy that people think he will become. But keep Bryant at third base. Let's let Chris Bryant come in and get that job. Justin Upton in left field, or have him play center if it's going to take Arizmendi Alcantara to make that deal happen. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things. Soler could play center if absolutely need be. I mean, the Cubs have options, so we'll see what happens there. Sons of Anarchy finished up last night, their series finale. I'm getting tired of shows having paralleling endings, like I don't want to, since the show just came out, I really don't want to do a big spoiler on the show, but they parallel the ending to something that was very important in the show's theme, and it wasn't necessary. I'm getting tired of bad endings. Bad endings ruin good shows. Like, quick story, Lost. I thought Lost was one of the greatest shows I'd ever watched in my life. Went through it, watched every episode, listened to the producers and the creators swear up and down they were not going to do a cop-out ending. It was not going to have anything to do with purgatory or death or any of that bullshit. And it's exactly what it became. And you could say what you want. It was the sideways angle that was purgatory, but that was what the ending revolved around. That means the entire season, the final season, revolved around them finding each other. And it was so fucking stupid, and it ruined the show. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, Lost went from one of the greatest shows of all time to, because of the ending and the non-answers that we got, they copped out and couldn't answer the questions that they posed throughout the entire series run. It went from one of the greatest shows of all time to one of the worst shows of all time. And I'll defend that to anybody who'd like to fucking try and plead a case for Lost, okay? Leave your comments below. But it happened. Same thing with Dexter. Dexter is one of the worst endings in television history. One of the worst endings in television history. Lumberjack Dexter? Really? I mean, we get this a lot. And these cop-out endings where people just don't want to take, I don't know if it's they don't want to take a serious risk or they don't want to ruin the image of the main character. I have no idea. Say what you want about the Sopranos ending, but at least it was ambiguous. I don't mind an ambiguous ending. Let me think a little bit. Let me make my own assumption. Too bad Gandolfini died, because now we'll never get a real fucking answer. There's so many shows that just don't seem to do it right. Comedies, dramas, thrillers, it doesn't matter. Look at How I Met Your Mother. Another show, just didn't get it right. Hated the show anyway, was not a fan. And mainly because I've never been a fan of fucking Doogie. I don't get it. I don't get everyone's, love affair with the guy. I don't think he's that good. Never have, never will. Will not be convinced of it. Sorry. Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know. I guess not everybody can get it right, and that's fine. But there's a lot of shows that I love that'll be ending, and I hope that the endings of those shows will be better than some of the ones that we've had recently. What do you guys think as far as what shows have gotten it right as far as series finales, and what shows have got it wrong? What do you think? Chael Sonnen apparently knows who Punk's first opponent going to be, and he says it's not a low-level guy. It's not a bottom-tier guy. He says it's going to be a name, someone we know, someone who's got some experience. That's interesting, because that's contrary to everything that we've heard about CM Punk so far. Dana White has said the exact opposite. But Chael apparently knows more. Now, I guess he also knows what division he's going to be fighting in then, which is something else we don't know yet. I find from Punk's own words, he's going to do a test weight cut. So who knows what's going to happen there. I'm still hoping for Green Ranger. Yeah. Come on, David Frank. Yeah, Frank, man. Yeah, come on, Green Ranger. Go, Green Ranger. Go. Ha. Yeah. I'd pay to see that fight. Jason David Frank. I'd pay to see. That's fucking, the hilarity is worth price of admission. I wouldn't pay a lot, but I'd pay it. I'd pay. The Eaten Alive special on Discovery or National Geographic, whatever the fuck it was on, I don't know. They had to show where a guy was going to be eaten alive by a giant anaconda. They did a 2-hour build. 2-hour build, and then he taps out and doesn't get eaten. He responded to critics saying, the idea was just because I'm trying to raise awareness about the rainforest. Like we don't fucking know the rainforest disappearing. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired of these awareness campaigns. Look, you want to support ALS, you want to support cancer research, donate some fucking money. I get it. Stop insulting our intelligence by stating, we're raising awareness. No, you're not. We're aware. And let me tell you, just because someone wears a little fucking pink ribbon doesn't mean they're any more aware about cancer than they were before they put the fucking ribbon on. Okay? It's so they can get a little bit of attention. Most of this shit is attention whoring. I hate to say this. But it's no fucking different than when LeBron James and Reggie Bush wearing the I Can't Breathe shirts. Look, it's not like the Michael Brown situation because something really bad did happen here with the guy who couldn't breathe, the chokehold shit in New York. He said it. We all saw the video. There's no questions about it. There was a crime there, and it's wrong that the cop is getting off. But it is what it is. It's our justice system. I get making a statement, but I'm tired of this fucking bullshit that we're expecting athletes to make statements and expect it to mean something. The best example I can think of an athlete being asked to make a statement on something, a function that he was at, and then showing reality for 90% of the athletes of what they have to say is the hockey player, the goalie, barrier, whatever his name is, over the weekend, fucking Nelson Mandela. He is one of the greatest athletes. He was a very important athlete of all time. This is what happens. This is what happens when you stick microphones in some of these people's faces. And it's also why guys like LeBron James understand that you have to be well-spoken. But how about this? Talk about fucking basketball. While I'm on the fucking subject, I wanted to throw up and just throw myself off of a goddamn building when I read stories about Will and Kate. The royalty from England coming over and meeting American royalty. That's what they were called, American royalty. You know who I'm talking about in all these stories? Beyoncé and Jay-Z. Beyoncé and Jay-Z being referred to as American royalty. And I didn't see it in just one story. I read it in at least 5 others. That term being attributed to Beyoncé and Jay-Z. If that doesn't fucking make you angry, if that doesn't fucking make you sick to your goddamn stomach, I don't know what will. Because it should piss you off. I mean, people could say what they want about the president and his wife and everything, but that's the closest thing we have to fucking royalty in this country. It doesn't. I'm not just saying Obama and Michelle. I'm talking any fucking president and his wife. This is insanity, people. It's insane that we label celebrities, we put them on this pedestal, and then we punish them so fucking hard when they do something stupid, when they show they're just like us. Chris Brown throws Rihanna out of a fucking car. He's a thug! He's a thug. He beats women. It's what he does. We're supposed to be shocked and awed by this? No! Don't fucking do this. Don't put them on pedestals, people. Think for yourselves. Okay? You want to have outrage about Michael Brown? You have outrage about Michael Brown. You want to give money to fucking cancer research? Give money to cancer research. Stop fucking trying to make goddamn spectacles of everything. It's why we're in the situation we are as not only a nation, I'm talking about America, but as a fucking human race. Our priorities are so far out of whack, it's not even funny anymore. It stopped being funny a long time ago. I'm sorry to rant, but this shit pisses me the fuck off. It drives me nuts. Live your life correctly. Correctly is the wrong word because correctly is a very ambiguous term because correct is different to everybody. Just try to be good. Try another ambiguous term. Oh, what else? What other term can I use? try not to fuck up too bad. Don't affect other people in a negative fucking light. How about that? How about that? Don't affect others with your bullshit adversely. That's how you fucking live a good life, right there. If you want to fuck up your life, that you fuck up your life. Don't affect other people's with it. If you want to alter your life, you want to believe what you believe, go ahead all day fucking long. But it's when you push it on other people. That's where we're at now. The agenda pushing. It's everywhere. So, all right. I'm sorry about that. Been weighing on my mind, driving me nuts. That's all I got. Hope you enjoyed your 5-minute focus. I'm going to change the name. We're going to start calling it a daily focus. I need a new graphic because, daily focus. Or maybe I'll keep it 5-minute focus because maybe it'll make someone's head explode. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. That's all I've got. We'll catch you tomorrow on your 5-minute focus. Make sure you check out Monetize This. I think it's going on tonight. I don't know. YouTube might be down for maintenance. I have no idea. So other than that, I think we're good. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace.